Well, I sort of like give my opinion there on the Diomansy Kamara, and I think it's difficult, certainly for referee Steve Bennett. He made a big decision early last week, which we'll show you in a second, but this was a similar situation that's come up now. Come on, lads, give me your verdict. Yes, no, or you can see why it was given.
I can see why it's given. Lundekvarm's gone into Kamara. There's every chance he's going to give a penalty away there.
His right arm
Every
comes
chance.
across.
So he's not even attempting to play the ball. So,
in my eyes, there's not enough contact there for him to go over. He's definitely gone over easy. And the only thing you can say about the referee is if he has a look where the ball's going, there's no way he's going to catch that ball. It's just going to roll out.
And our man yesterday, Diomansy, searched me out yesterday and asked me where I came from, or where my dad's origin was from, and the connection, and gave me his shirt from there yesterday. So as much as I was going to slaughter him before, Diomansy, thank you very much indeed.
He's your best mate now.
Let's get it right. He had quite a day, but he did play terrifically well yesterday, Diomansy Kamara. Never mind the sending off, the penalty or whatever. And you talked about Steve Bennett making a big decision, which we saw on the Monday Night Football as well, and it was this one with El Hadj Diouf, wasn't it?
Yeah, having done this on Monday. It must have been a big decision for him yesterday with Steve Bennett.
We get the benefit of replays. At the time that I saw it, I thought it's a penalty straight away. But looking at it afterwards, it's a definite dive, isn't it?
I think Steve Bennett is praying that yesterday that there's no penalty decisions to give or any dodgy ones. But I mean, we've got to stick up for the referees and say, look how hard the job is for them to make instant decisions when we're sitting here and with one of us is saying yes it's a penalty and the other one's saying no it's not. They've got unbelievable jobs to get it right. They've got a split second, and you know some of the responsibility goes to the players, because if they're going to keep going down then referees are going to have to make more and more decisions.
It's funny you should say that. Well, the winning goal, we've analysed it, we've gone through it. We shall show you now exactly where the ball lands on Matthew Taylor. Look at his arm, look at his blue shirt. You can see most of the blue shirt.
Sleeve, you can see.
You can see, yeah. All the chest of is there, but where is the ball? That's the situation. So we'll just jog it backwards and forwards and show you where it actually makes contact. There you are. That's the position it makes. Matthew Taylor. Look at his arm. Look at his blue shirt. You can see most of the blue shirt.
Sleeve, you can see.
You can see, yeah. All the chest of is there, but where is the ball? That's the situation. So we'll just jog it backwards and forwards and show you where it actually makes contact. There you are. That's the position it makes contact.
I personally,
it looks more shoulder than arm though.
I think he leans out towards the ball, so if it hits him on the arm, it's a penalty. In that instance, I would go with the ref and I would give a penalty.
Ian?
Oh, it's a tough one, mate. It's a tough one.
Tough one in a tough game in the last minute. What's Steve Bennett's position?
Like I said earlier on,
because it isn't Steve Bennett who gives the penalty, it is the linesman, Mike Tingay, on this near side. And if you just see here, you'll see where Steve Bennett is on the bottom of your screen.
Steve Bennett is very, very close to it. Look, very close. And as far as he was concerned, it wasn't a penalty.
It's a difficult angle for the referee. At least.
Right. So I told you the situation. You could see most of Matty Taylor's shirt. Thank you, Diomansy, for the prop. Yeah. You could see most of his shirt. So if you could see most of his shirt, this is obviously where the ball's hit him, right on the corner of the shoulder. Is that the arm?
I think that's a penalty.
You would?
I don't.
There we go. So the
That's how difficult it is for the referees.
That's how difficult it is.
One yes and one no.
Well, at least the linesman gave the decision. At least he's given the referee some help, because some linesmen don't give the referee any help at all.
What, you mean some linesmen don't see it?
Yeah.
Penalty? No, I mean, this is it. We were talking about how difficult it is for a referee. There's a dispute, and well, all about opinion. The one thing is the opinion is it was a penalty. It's as simple as that. And Southampton are through.
It was just I just point yesterday. I mean, I had a good chat with Harry Redknapp before the game yesterday. It was slightly disappointing because I posted on the internet. I mean, most of the Pompey supporters are fantastic, but there was an element who posted it on the internet that there was a bounty on Harry Redknapp's head, and anybody who had a pop at him yesterday would have received a big amount of money. And Harry refused the bouncers and the bodyguards and everything, but there was two fellas just keeping a close eye yesterday in case anybody...
I tell you what as well, I have to say, Harry Redknapp's reaction after the game was nothing short of fantastic.
Oh, he went over to the Portsmouth fans and gave them away.
He also, even when Kamara came off the pitch, he went over to him, and his interview as well, he said, he virtually said, I take no satisfaction. They're all my friends, they're from the kit man right through to the players, signed most of them, and it was a very difficult day.
It was, but there was a lot of Portsmouth supporters I saw after the game, and they were absolutely... They were sick because they lost to the game, but they were, you know, they were fine and gracious in defeat. And you know, there's a lot of good fans, but there was one or two spoiled it for them.
At the end of the day, he did a great job at Portsmouth, didn't he?
Absolutely,
They should be indebted to him for the job that he did. And I don't know, it's always going to be tough with going to local rivals, but he did a great job there.
I wonder if there's a little bonus for Peter Crouch in the pay packet coming in.